I'm reviewing this Barbie Skipper Babysitters Inc. playset. Now, Mattel does recommend for ages 3 and up, but I did want to give you the exact measurements of some of the smaller pieces that are available in here so you can kind of decide for yourself. And what you're going to get is you're going to get the actual Barbie. So this is the Skipper, a couple little babies, some things for like their nursery, that sort of thing, a crib, like a changing table almost, and then some of their toys. So let me go ahead and open this up, show you exactly what you get, and then I will measure some of those smaller ones just so you know exactly what size they are so you can decide if that works for your younger kids or maybe if you want to get it for those that are a little bit older. We purchased this one for my 5-year-old, so I'm not really concerned about those little tiny pieces. But if your 3-year-old still puts things in their mouths, that sort of thing, that might be something to consider with these smaller ones. That's why I'm going to give you the measurements on those. So let me go ahead and open the set up. So these are all the things that you're going to get inside of the playset. So as you can see here, this is almost like a little bouncer. So some of the plastic stuff left on there. And then, the same thing with that. And the baby can kind of clip into there. And it has this little like a play area where you can kind of lay the baby down and have them pretend to be playing over there. This is going to actually come, it's like a diaper wipe almost. And then it came with like a diaper wipe box. So you're going to want to like push this down inside of here like so. The main issue with that is this is going to be itty bitty. So this is going to 100% get lost. It is like a soft, like a microfiber tissue almost. So not the end of the world there, but just something to consider. This is going to almost guarantee get lost. So that is going to be probably the smallest piece, but since it's really small and flimsy, not super concerned about that. Maybe with younger kids, as you could easily get rid of that. But as you can see, this is going to be a really tiny piece. You got these two itty bitty bottles that are going to be really small. And then the smallest piece are actually going to be these little play rings. So these are going to be like the little things that the baby's going to be playing with, quote unquote, on here. And they do come out of these little rings. And so these are going to be by far the smallest little pieces that are going to come with that. And that's why I said I really don't feel like this is going to be good for a 3-year-old. I feel like a little on the young side for those. Also has this little thing here that you can put up on here, or you can put in different spots. I think it might go on this horse as well. I'm not sure exactly on that, where exactly you could connect this to. They do have this little blanket that's going to come with it as well. So it has a variety of different small pieces on that. So let me go ahead and get you the exact measurements of this little tiny piece here. So the length on this, I've got a tape measure here just to kind of show you. Length on this is going to be a little over an inch in length. And then the width on this, man, it's going to be really tiny. It's going to be less than half an inch on the width, and that's at the widest point. So if you get given this to a younger kid, you could remove these. So there's only 4 of these little things. Just kind of take them off of there, and then all the other ones are going to be bigger. These bottles are also going to be relatively small. They are going to be a little bit shorter than these little hanging things, but then they're also going to be wider. So those are going to be really small. So if you remove all the small pieces, I would say it work good for younger kids. But as is with all the pieces included, I probably recommend it for a little bit older, maybe 4 or 5, something like that. Now I'm going to go and measure the Skipper. This is the Skipper Barbie, I believe is what they call her. So she's going to be a little over 10 inches in length. Going to come with a pair of shorts and a shirt, but this is going to be one solid outfit here on her. So you can't actually take off just the shirt or the shorts. So you're going to have to remove the entire outfit. So by like taking it off of her arms, if your kids or grandkids enjoy playing with that. Also, her arm is going to is permanently bent like that, so you can't actually maneuver this arm at all. Like it just goes out and in, goes up and down, but this elbow actually does not move on this doll. Same thing on the legs, so the knees are not going to bend. It's only going to bend right here at the torso. These are going to have shoes that are removable, of course, so you can take those on, put different shoes on her, that sort of thing. The shoes are going to be about the same size as all the traditional Barbies are as well. So overall, definitely a nice set. I'd probably recommend it for ages 4, 5, or a little bit older than what Mattel goes with, just because of those small pieces that it includes. But it does include a lot of different variety, a lot of different play styles that work good for this Barbie set.